What's up, everybody? I hope you're all doing good. I hope your Saturday's off to a good start, and I hope you have a good weekend. Hope you're in high spirits. Today, I want to talk about decisions and the metrics for determining if you made a good decision or a bad decision, and what each one can do for you. So, it's my belief that a good decision opens doors for you, it creates more opportunities. And a bad decision closes doors for you and limits your opportunities. So let's say you're in high school. I chose to go hang out with my friends, chill, try to be cool, and didn't apply myself, even though I had the ability to do well in school, right? And because of that, my opportunities were limited. Had I gone to school, I might have learned of student assistant opportunities in companies and in government agencies and had a cool job. Instead, because of the decisions I made starting at that point through adulthood, um, when my kid was born, up until when my firstborn was born, I was working at this factory where they would tell me, "Why are you here, man? You're here legally. And you don't gotta be here. We don't have a choice." Well, I'd made a lot of bad decisions such that I just couldn't go apply for a job anywhere. You know, um, there was a lot of disqualifiers right off the top. That decisions I made disqualified me. But every time you make a good decision, no matter where you are, the opportunities start opening up again, right? You make this decision, now you might be able to make two decisions, and then four, and then eight. Whereas a bad decision takes you from here to here to here to here. Um, had I chose to apply myself in school, I might have decided to go to college. That would have gave me more opportunities. Now, in going to college, I could have chose to go into administration of justice and then become a correctional officer, maybe a warden, something like that. Could have become took social science and political science. It was easy. It was a lot of thought. It was fun. That's what the path I took when I finally did start making good decisions and went back, which started when I think my kid was born. Um, or you could take engineering. And when you graduate, you could choose to be an engineer at, very comfortable earnings, or a correctional officer, warden at comfortable earnings, or social science, which is not going to pay you very well. You'll become a counselor somewhere. And if you have an engineering degree, you could be a counselor. You could choose to work at McDonald's. You have these choices. You probably won't choose those, but you still have that option. Whereas if you maybe didn't even graduate from high school because you did what I was doing. Um, I think if I wouldn't have gotten in trouble, I would have never graduated. But I did, and then I went on to City College when I had my kid, and I learned things there, and I now I can go to a university if I wanted to. I have the general ed to apply for one. That's options, right? Um, if someone you go to a party and you're looking for a job, and you want to blow off some steam, it's been hard. You go to this party, everybody's dancing, everybody's having fun. Someone offers you some Molly or some ecstasy or MDMA. I've only read about these things. I've never done, those party drugs. But someone offers you them. And you can say, well, I'm at a party. I'm going to take this. That decision now means you can apply for a lot of jobs that will test you for that. Especially if they're testing your hair, because You know, what are you gonna do? Shave your head? I mean, if you come in bald, they're gonna be like, all right, man, this person's hiding something. You know, they take an eyebrow hair. Um, but now your options are limited. If you don't take it, you can apply a lot more places. If, you know, let's say you're a cashier somewhere, or even working in a nice office, and you get into some financial trouble, you might think it's easy to take a little few bucks out the register, maybe embezzle a little bit of money from your company. But if you get caught, now you can't work in places that have sensitive requirements. That has closed doors for you permanently. Let's say you get in a fight with your girl, and you snatch her up by her hair. Now you can't own a gun. That was a bad decision. Things got taken from you. Every time you make a bad decision, something gets taken from you. When you make good decisions, things are added to your plate. It might be very subtle, such that you don't even notice it, but things keep getting offered to you. And again, it would be like those jobs, that party, that decision to do that ecstasy limits your job opportunities for 6 months or keeps them wide open. You might not gain anything, but you don't shut doors for you with a good decision. And usually it will open more doors. So I think, I need to start using my laptop more, maybe creating charts and having, like, it would have been good to have a little example of like a flow chart or a Gantt chart of some sort that shows how these would play out. But I guess I'm not that productive or organized. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this and appreciate the value of what your decisions will cost you or gain you. A good decision should gain you opening of doors for you, more opportunities. Bad decisions keep closing doors for you until you might end up in a cage and not even be the caliber of person whose mind can escape that cage. Some people's minds can escape it, others can't. And, enough bad decisions, and that's what you'll be reduced to, having no decisions left. Whereas a good decision creates opportunities for more decisions you get to make. It might even seem overwhelming to have so many decisions to choose from, but at some point it becomes obvious which ones to choose, and it just gets easier. You see the benefits of making good decisions, and you like them, and there's not the. I'll say that my goal in life for my kids is that they be happy adults. For me, it's not to be happy; it's to make a difference. Um, and while I do complain, it's rarely about my own plight. It's about the plight of the communities I see that are disfavored because of systemic racism. So it's good to be happy. I think I generally am happy, trying to, live up to what I think I should be doing. Um, and I think I'm in this place because I made a lot of good decisions. I think I started out incredibly self-destructive, a lot of bad decisions. There were points in my life where I didn't even want to live, and had I made that decision, maybe I just wasn't courageous enough to do it. Um, all my options would have been gone, right? And so I have seen it from both sides, and I can definitely tell you that choosing right to do the right thing will ultimately pay off. It really will. Um, that said, much love. Enjoy your weekends. I didn't make it to the Indigenous Day of the Dead celebration. They were going to sing to the moon, they said, and it was supposed to go all night. which would have been pretty cool. But I fell asleep like at 8, and then woke up at 1, and then went back to sleep at 4, and then woke up at 6. Man, I gotta do something about that. Have a good one. Enjoy your day, and much love.